Welcome to Prep Advisor's Debate of the Month, dedicated to the best way to finance your MBA. My name is Bujana. Our special guest today is Vassileva. Hello, Vasya, and thank you very much for joining us.
Hi.
Vasya, could you please tell us a bit about yourself?
My name is Vassileva. I graduated from the University of Oklahoma from their MBA program, and it's part of their College of Business.
Which year did you graduate?
I graduated in 2013.
Okay. And what is your current position?
Currently, I'm a financial associate with Ameriprise Financials.
Okay, thank you. Since our topic today is the best way to finance your MBA, I would like to ask you, how did you finance your MBA studies?
Mostly through the tuition waiver that I got from the university, and then I also got a graduate assistantship, which is 20 hours of work for the university, and I got 2 scholarships and the health insurance waiver.
So could you, about the scholarship, what kind of scholarship was it? Was it provided by the university or was it provided by another institution?
Mine was provided by the university because I contacted the university directly. But most of the Bulgarians that come to the same university, same program, they get financed by Fulbright.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't, because Fulbright has a required maximum age of 35 years old, and I was slightly over that age. I couldn't qualify. I decided to contact the university directly.
So, as I understand, the university doesn't have an age limit for giving scholarships.
The university doesn't, but Fulbright does.
Okay. And about the scholarship, what was the application process?
Well, I contacted the MBA program. They have a coordinator. I did my search online, found the contact person, and I emailed them and said I want to do an MBA. I'm pursuing a career change, and I'm very motivated to do this because I'm almost in the middle of my life and I don't want to do what I'm currently doing anymore. I want to take a different career path, and my email was probably persuasive enough. They answered back and they said, okay, you're welcome. And I asked, but I don't have the money. So what do I need to do to obtain financial aid? And they said, well, we usually give financial aid to students who score over 650 or better on their GMAT, and the tuition waiver, the financial aid always comes with a tuition waiver, with graduate assistantship, with a scholarship, and with the health insurance waiver.
So you managed to get all of the assistance that the university provides?
Yes, it comes as a package. You don't apply just for one. You either get everything or nothing at this university.
And could you explain, please, to our readers what is tuition waiver and health insurance waiver?
Tuition waiver is they waive the requirement to pay tuition, so you pay no tuition. You study for free, and here it's a big deal because tuitions are very expensive in the United States.
Yeah,
most people don't get the tuition waiver.
And you also mentioned that you had a graduate assistantship?
Yes, this helps pay for accommodation and food and books, basically everything you will need. You work 20 hours a week for the university, and the pay is approximately $10 an hour.
So basically, by working for the university, you managed to get some money and pay for your accommodation.
Yes.
That sounds like a good deal. And could you tell me what were the conditions to keep this package until you were attending the university?
You need the GPA at least 3, which is the equivalent of B, throughout the course of study. You shouldn't drop below this.
And was it hard to keep the GPA?
Not really, because it's very challenging, but you just have to keep it, and you don't want to be a loser, and you don't want to be lagging behind. So,
of course,
what I mean, it's not hard to keep it. As long as you study and you are prepared for all tests, you just keep it.
And of course, as a student there, I suppose you wanted to take as much as you can from the MBA program. So
that's
it's a
true.
win-win situation.
Also, this particular MBA gives you the opportunity to select a concentration. I chose to concentrate in finance, but other people concentrate in other areas. So as long as you have the option to select the field that you're interested in, it's easier to maintain higher GPA. There are also core curriculum classes that everybody takes, but about 50% of the classes would be in finance if you choose finance. So it's a lot easier to maintain good grades in something that you're interested in.
Yeah.
In my point.
And do you have any information of how many of your peers in your MBA class managed to receive financial aid?
No more than 20%.
No more than 20%, yeah.
Yes. I would advise Bulgarian candidates to check with Fulbright for this particular MBA. Fulbright usually selects one person a year and sends them here, and maybe the way to go. But there's a catch. Fulbright students have to sign a contract that they must go back to Bulgaria for at least 3 years after they graduate.
You would advise, I suppose, that you would advise prospective applicants to apply for a scholarship or some kind of assistantship from the university, directly from the university and not from other organizations.
Well, at this particular university, if they want to stay here, they have to contact the MBA program.
And I wanted to ask, I know that you said that the whole tuition fee was covered from scholarship and assistantship from the university, but did you apply for a loan? Were you researching this way to finance your MBA?
In Bulgaria, yes, but at that time, I don't know how it is now. At that time, the highest amount of student loan that I could take was 5,000 levs, and this was about enough to pay the airline tickets.
And 5,000 levs equals about $3,000 US dollars.
Yes.
Yeah, I see that's not a lot of money because usually MBA programs are really expensive.
Yes, and
even without the travel and the living expenses.
Yeah, as a foreign national, I wasn't eligible to apply for a student loan here. From what I know, I can apply as long as I have a co-signer who is an American citizen, a national, but I didn't know any at that time that would co-sign with me. A big responsibility, so that person must be really very close to you to agree to do this.
And
that's not my research. I don't know. There may be somebody who's luckier.
And in that case, based on your personal experience, what would you advise prospect applicants? What is the best way to finance your MBA?
The best way is to study for the GMAT and take it as many times as necessary to reach the highest score possible. And once you have a high GMAT, then all universities look at you with respect and treat you with respect, and they are willing to give you good financial aid.
Well, Vasya, thank you very much for sharing your experience with us and prospective MBA applicants.
You're welcome.
It was a pleasure having you here with us. And I believe that Vasya's story will be really helpful to you. Join the debate on the best way to finance your MBA. Share your experience, ask questions, and comment or vote on prepadvisor.com. Thank you and goodbye.